and welcome back to my channel. My name is Reggie, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about why should you move from your in-laws house, or why did I move from my in-laws house, and should you really move from your in-laws house? Now this all ties into one question, right? But before I talk about it, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now this question has come up so many times, right? So okay, rewind. First of all, I've had quite a few comments on here. So this is on my older videos. I think I may have mentioned that I'm in like a new setting or something or another, not this setting, like I said, older videos. And I got a few comments asking me if I was still at my in-laws house or if I had moved, right? And when I had replied saying, yep, I've got my own place, it was, why did you actually leave from your in-laws house? Or you should not have left from your in-laws house. And to me, I was like, I don't understand why it's a problem, and I don't think it is a problem either. Now, weirdly enough, after receiving those sort of comments, I didn't think anything of it, because like I said, to me it's not something that is like a big deal to move from your in-laws house. But I actually received a few messages from ladies that are married asking if it's a bad thing to move from their in-laws house, right? Now, you guys tell me what you think. Put it down in the comment section below. I'd love to know what you guys think, because maybe your answer or your thought on this will help somebody who's watching as well. My thought on this and my answer to this question is, okay, 1, if you want to move from your in-laws house, do it. 2, if your husband's not on board with it, I don't blame him, because you've got to think, if he has been living with his parents and his family for all his life, he's clearly comfortable, and only you know how it feels to move from your family's house, from your home, to going to somebody else's home. You understand this as a woman leaving the family, you understand. But what I really feel like is, as much as the husband might be comfortable, he will understand that, you know what, we do need our own place. And slowly you can also speak to him and say to him, listen, this is how I felt when I moved, and this is how you're probably going to feel as well when you move. But we've got to be able to progress and get our own responsibilities, you know, have a child or do something together, whatever it is. You guys will do it perfectly when you've got your own house or your own apartment, whatever it is, when you've got your own place. That's what I think. Now, there's no harm in building your own little family with your in-laws, but a lot of the times relationships with in-laws can become quite sour, especially when you start building up, bringing a child into that house, and you've got to think like it's an extra person, so it's a little baby, the responsibility, all the crying and all of that stuff, it can get on top of people. And some of you might say, no, you're wrong, because my experience was my in-laws were perfect with it. That's amazing if it was, but a lot of people don't have that. They don't have that support. So that's why, again, I think, speak to your husband, and if you really want to move, tell him how you feel. You know, you do not need to get into a fight over it. You don't need to argue over it. And I just think it's a really good step. Some of you was curious to know why I left, so why we left, because of this. I wanted it, and my husband wanted it, that we stand on our own 2 feet. I feel like that's such a tongue twister sometimes. Stand on your own 2 feet. That's fine, but stand on our 2 feet. You know what I mean. We wanted to get our responsibilities, have our own responsibilities, grow, because I've got no kids right now, but I really feel like me and my husband, it's our little family, right? And in order to grow in life and learn new things, I felt like the next step was to move out and get the responsibilities. Is it a big deal if you move? No, it's not. Should you move? Yes, you should. That is what I think. But like I said, I'd love to know your lot's opinions as well down below in the comment section, because I know of some people who just really believe in, I'm gonna live with my in-laws and that's it. Me, husband, father-in-law, mother-in-law, and his siblings. There's a lot of people that I know of who do that and they believe in that, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. If it works for you, that's brilliant. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Here's the thing, right? If you're not comfortable in a situation, change it. If you feel like you want to gain responsibilities or move out or build your own little family, or you feel like you're gonna get in, like, you know, a new career change and you feel like it's gonna be too much living there, then these are things that you need to work towards. So start saving for a deposit, or start saving for you know, for your finances for when you move out. You know, you've got to think of these things. And here's the other thing, just because you moved out, it doesn't mean that relationships all of a sudden go weird. It doesn't happen like that, because you've got to look at your parents. Are they still with, like, with relatives? Are they still jointly living with relatives? You know, look at your in-laws. Are they still jointly living with their relatives? No. They, okay, some of them, yeah, but a lot of them, no. They've got their own house and that's their little family. So we've all got to grow. I'm so glad I've actually let this off and I've spoken about it, because you will not believe how many people have actually messaged me asking me this, if it's bad to move. Anyway, if there's any topic that you guys want me to talk about, right, I am gonna give you my honest opinion. This is gonna be like the real talk between me, like you have with like sisters, because I feel like how me and my sister, how our relationship is, she's like so blunt to the point and I'm so blunt to the point. I'd like to think that that's how we are, or maybe she's just like Bridgie, you know, this. No, but we're like so straight to the point. It's like, that's how it should be, you know. Even with my sister-in-laws, I'm just like, listen, this is what I think, and I don't like to sugarcoat things. I don't like people sugarcoating, so that's how I want to be with you guys. If you want me to talk about something, I'll talk about it, but in return, expect a direct answer, okay? I was actually going to say it in Punjabi then, but no, but expect a direct answer. Basically, I've got this thing where, like, with me and my husband, we speak Punjabi and English. So those of you who also speak another language, sometimes it's quite difficult to stick to one language, right? You like to mix it up. Yeah, I was about to mix it up on here, and then I would have had to have either cut it out or put subtitles for the rest of you to understand. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you're liking my daily affirmations. I am really liking them, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.